Wow, that was deep. Uh, Welcome everyone to tonight's episode of the Yolo Braintrust podcast. As always, my name is Travis. It's been a couple weeks since we've done our last episode. How are you guys doing? I got Bobby and Shaw with me right now. You guys want to say hi? Introduce
Yeah.
yourselves.
Hi, I'm Bobby.
Hi, I'm Shaw.
So, how's everything been going for you guys? Any stories over our 2-3 week hiatus here?
All my uncles are dead.
I was talking to David Goggins, and he was real happy when he heard that we were coming back.
Yeah.
Mean, that clip was that clip was so fucking funny.
So, I know he's kind of a power through it kind of guy. Have you guys been powering through it? While we were gone? I know it's been a rough past couple weeks for me.
I mean, yeah, because my uncles all died. So, I mean,
So
don't fucking laugh. Why are you fucking laughing?
well, I hope they get better soon.
I had two funerals in a month, man, for two different uncles, all right? One died peacefully in his sleep. The other was pulled from a tree violently to the ground. And, it's just very sad, man. And the worst part is, I got no uncles. So now, my main source of revenue, you know, they say in Money 101, the master course I'm in, they say the way to get money is have rich uncles, and leverage your uncles.
Yeah.
And
You
I
gotta
was
leverage.
leveraging my uncles, and unfortunately, one of my uncles just leveraged himself out of a tree. So,
well, hopefully
that,
he's in a better place. He's enjoying himself.
you're
mean-
gonna do the Richard Burnish thing where you're like, well, I hope he gets better.
Did I not already say that?
No.
Speed-
Because I
Speedy
had that
recovery.
one in the back of my head. I was just like,
Yeah.
I was pulling up for it. So, anyways, guys, I
here's-
know.
Here's how I've been. I
Yeah.
just want to chime in. I retook a class and I failed it again.
Well,
That's about it.
I think we
Yeah.
all know that feeling. So
Yeah.
it sounds like Yolo Braintrust podcast kept everyone alive, kept everyone going, and without it, our lives kind of fell apart. And as much as
People literally die.
people are dying, and we're back. And I know this should be something where we all get together. And I thought the best way to do it was to do it through me. This is an experience about me, and
What?
I think through being loving and having passion and being exciting, that can
What do you mean, do it through you?
trickle outwards.
Yeah.
So I got
Having
an agent a couple
passion.
weeks ago, Donnie Retigolo, and he said that if you want to succeed in stand-up, which I've been working on for a while now, you have to take every avenue available to you. And he found out I had a podcast, and he said, "Oh, everyone nowadays is putting their stand-up specials on YouTube." And he said that let me book you on the Yolo Braintrust podcast to do a stand-up special, and it'll go viral, and everyone will love it. And since you've lost a couple uncles, Bobby, Shaw, you failed the class, I think this is the perfect time to do this, right?
What the fuck do you mean? Well, hold on a second. This guy, this schmuck, what did you say was Bobby Rigatoni?
Donnie Rigatoni.
No, it's Donnie Rigatolo.
Oh, okay. Donnie
Yeah.
Zeta. All right.
You can just call him Riggy.
Chicken Riggy over here. Mr. Chicken Riggies. You call this guy, you tell him you have a podcast, and he says, let me book you on your own podcast? Wait, are you paying this guy fees
Are
for
you
booking
paying
you on
this
this?
guy to book you on your own podcast?
It's your podcast.
Yeah, but we
You're
still.
not the guest. You're the host.
Well, I was hoping that he would make it work with you guys first. I didn't know you guys didn't know.
What the fuck does that mean? Make it work with us.
I
I
don't
don't heard
get
of
any-
this fucking,
I don't get royalties from this shit.
Well,
Donnie Ricola over here. Fucking.
yeah, he said this would be. He said that not only did he spiritually convey to you guys that this was what was going to be going on, but that it was going to kind of soothe the ailments, as it were.
Spiritually
in your
convent? What the fuck
lives.
does that mean? Did he kill my uncles?
It sounds like a bespoke tranche opportunity. That's what it sounds like.
A bespoke what?
A bespoke tranche opportunity.
It's definitely a market capitalization opportunity. This is going to be big for
It sounds like an inverted
my career.
triangle. All right, inverted funnel scheme over here, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
the stand-up special
Sounds like
itself.
you did. Sounds like you did 6 to 12 in Fishkill State Prison.
The special itself, it's going to be what gets the channel going, and by virtue of you guys getting my comedy, like I said, I've been doing stand-up for a while now. It's going to kind of, spiritually ease you of your ailments.
Clown
I've been
does not
standing-
equate
I've
to
been-
doing stand-up. All right.
I've been standing up 20 fucking years, man. Got a life. We can
Okay.
all stand up.
Well, it's funny that you talk about things in those terms, because like I said, this is a stand-up special. If you guys go on YouTube, you can see that Donnie, he made a thumbnail for me. We have a theme song. I paid him so that way he would give me an advance to buy some equipment for the stand-up special. And why don't we just get started right now? So,
Do it.
this is it. All right. Oh shit. Hold on.
Yep,
Donnie,
just
Donnie
move the
didn't warn
Herman
me
Miller
about
out of
this
the
one.
way. Yeah, take the Herman Miller out of frame.
Throw it out the window. Throw it out the fucking window.
Yep.
Music's over. Hurry up.
No way this guy bought a fucking mic stand.
No, Donnie bought it for me.
Who's Donnie? And what pasta cartel is he in?
Yeah, Donnie Rigatoni over here.
Okay.
This is a great
All right,
special
Travis,
so
let's hear
far.
you.
Yeah.
You know, usually comics start with messing with the mic for a couple seconds, but you know, it's been a minute or two, and he's still messing with the
Alright,
mic.
let's fucking hear your
So,
jokes here. Can't hear you.
So, how's it
The
going?
level's good.
Still not fucking working.
Oh, well, they
We
can.
can't hear you.
No, we can hear you.
You guys can hear me. They can hear me on the
No, you
special. No, on the
Sean's
live
fucking
stream.
with
It's
you.
it's two separate cameras. Two separate things.
Oh, I have the live stream up. You can't hear you. I have the live stream up.
So
you can't hear
testing. Well,
you.
they
We
can
can't hear you. Yeah, nothing.
hear me testing. Yeah, no, it's working. What are you doing?
I'm fucking with you. That's what I'm doing.
This is my special.
Can't hear you. Yeah, nothing.
Hear me?
Yeah, your
testing?
special education.
Yeah, no,
over
it's
here.
working. What are you doing, dude? You're stealing all my
Can I get
stand-up
the-
bits before I can
can I
even
get
get to
a-
them. Holy shit!
Oh man.
Oh
let the
my
guy-
God.
Let the guy do his special. Oh my god.
So,
Oh
not
my God.
everything has to be about you, you
All right.
big.
No respect. This guy gets no respect at all. You know.
Tony.
He's been gooning so much lately. Even his right hand's tired of him. No.
All right.
respect.
So,
Goonin. Oh my god.
So to everyone tuning in out there tonight, my name's Travis. I'm starting a career in stand up. Oh no, we're good. It's not over.
He leaked his news.
So while I'm waiting for the PA to kind of set things up here, let me just
You mean the PA? You're the PA.
let me just see how everything's going.
Guy thinks he's fucking Louis C.K. over here because
So
he likes to jerk off in front of people.
good evening everyone.
Good evening, Walter Cronkite.
So, dude, this stool kind of bounces a bit. That wasn't supposed to be part of the special, but now it
Yeah,
is.
you like bouncing on stools, don't you? You like bouncing on other things.
So, welcome, good evening, everyone. My name is Travis, and you are the lucky listeners to first to hear my exclusive new special, A Special Kind of Education. All right. So,
You stole that joke.
you just got to it first, but it was originally my joke.
Hold on a second. Let's pause. Timeout.
Yeah.
Shot. He has a mic stand, and he's not fucking using it. He took 5 minutes to set up this goddamn mic stand, and he's just in front of him. It's just blocking him from the shot.
I think this is peak comedy. I think this is what we call peak comedy right here.
So, well, that's what they do in the specials. They started on the here. Well, you know, you start on the mic stand. I was gonna use one of these voice. Sure. SM57.
We can't hear you.
Is that true? Stop.
Forward.
You got to stop doing this. All right. Let me get through my opening here. Everyone's been waiting months for the special. Donnie told me we got crowds of people outside. So good evening, everyone. Welcome to my new exclusive online news special, A Special Kind of Education. So this is all off the top of my head. None of it was written down. None of that corporate sellout bullshit. This is all just me. You can see there's nothing on my screen here. So
Travis shows up to work every morning, just nothing in his head, nothing knows what to do. He's just there, lingering.
Don't do any visual jokes, because I'm gonna be taking a shit.
So when I initially was booked for this, and I met Donnie. Donnie, he's my rock. He's my life partner in some sense of the word.
Met him at a gas station.
Well, it wasn't a gas station. It was a Wawa's. And I don't live in New Jersey, but I was passing through, and he said, "Do you have a place to stay in Texas?" I said, "Sure. Why not?" And so he's been staying with me. But that's all irrelevant. He booked me for the special. He said that, hey, the first day we can get you in is gonna be September 6th. And I said, okay, September 6th, right? Let me put that on my record. And then I start writing it down. And I look at the numbers on the paper, and it said 9/6, and I said, I looked at him and I was like, what? And he said, what back? And I said, gee, I could almost say it's nice, but it looks like you got the 9 and the 6 reversed. Do you mean June 9th?
Well, he's Italian, so doesn't he do the day first in Italy?
Yeah, well, it turns out in America, Italians still don't do that. So I said, this could have been nice if you had done June 9th, 6/9, but you did 9/6, September 6th. And he said, you should grow up. And I said, well, let me tell you, the first thing about growing up is that you're sitting in bed all night, you can't go to sleep, and you're trying to think of funny jokes for the people at home. And he said, yep, I'll be your agent. Right. He said, yep, I'll be your agent. And I said, okay. So he set me up for 9/6. And I said, really, 9/6, September 6th? It's like if two platonic friends were sitting flip reverse from each other in bed. The 9, of course, is the person sleeping with their head on the head part of the bed with the pillows sticking out, sleeping like you normally would. And 6 is like a little gremlin underneath. He's instead of the 6 and the 9, they're on top of each other. They're kind of like upside down and reverse it. And the 6 is like sleeping, he's got his head underneath the covers all the way at the bottom. If it weren't for the fact that the 9 and the 6 were reversed, I think he's sniffing her feet. Kind of weird. But I said I'll do it. And so we're here. So how's everyone feeling tonight in the audience?
Oh.
right?
Yeah, that was one of the worst jokes
You know,
ever.
I'd like to see you do a joke.
Knock knock,
Who's there?
a Mormon.
Mormon who?
I tuned in just to tell you suck.
Okay. Well, anyways, let's get on to the next joke here.
You want to hear me? You want to hear me do a joke?
You know what I'd like to hear you do. Hold on. Look at me.
You want to hear me do a joke? No, let me do a fucking
No,
joke.
I got
If you
this
wanna
one
hear
from
me
Joe
do a
Rogan.
no.
Here's what I think about your fucking joke here. You see this stool? Just get rid of it. Go. Get rid of the stool. Flip it. Okay, what's your
No.
joke?
You want to hear me? You want to hear a joke?
Yeah, what's
Let
the
me
joke?
tell you, I get no respect. No respect at all, you know? Alright, I've been gooning so much lately, even my right hand's tired of me. I tell you, gooning ain't what it used to be, alright? I tried joining a gooners club. They kicked me out because they said I was too edgy. I thought gooning would help my love life, you know? But now my
Yeah.
wife's got me on a goon schedule. I tried to sneak in some goon time the other day, but she caught me. Rodney, it's not goon o'clock. No respect, I tell you, no respect. But folks, I'm trying to quit. I really am. I tried joining Gooners Anonymous, but they called it off at the last second. But you know, folks, at the end of the day, I'm proud to be a Gooner. Because being a part of an exclusive club, we got our own secret handshake. And trust me, you don't want to know what it is.
That's just disgusting.
Well, just to clarify for the audience at home, Riggy Donnie set me up for this gig. This was my gig, but I'm glad Bobby's doing a little better. So you know, we can appreciate both things, but kind of, you know,
I got
remember
more
to keep
jokes.
them.
I got more jokes
Remember to
if you
keep them
want.
separate. So as you can tell, Donnie didn't set me up for much of a roadside tour. But, you know, who needs a roadside anyways when you've got a bedside tour? So, speaking of the bedside tour...
You could be the next Bo Burnham.
Thank you. That's the
If
nicest
he was
thing.
retarded.
Yeah. So... Whatever. Speaking of a bedside tour, I've noticed a lot of comics lately are talking about woke. First off, I just woke up. Yep.
What?
Uh,
I said don't do any visual jokes because I'm taking a shit.
God!
Thank you. So bedside tour. I just woke up, right? And if you get that one, to the people listening at home, you just might be woke to my humor, right? You're not sleeping through it. You're enjoying it. That's right. So people keep talking about how everything's getting woke nowadays, and I was thinking, yeah, society's too woke. The other day, I was in a Wawa parking lot, and I saw someone just nodding out, and I said, "Look at them. They need to awoken. They need to wake up. They need to be woke, because they're nodding out in a parking lot. And that's unsafe."
And you know what woke them up, Travis?
Well, incidentally, that was Donnie. I woke him up, and he said, "Do you have a place in Texas?" And I said, "Sure. Why not?"
No. It was Narcan. That's what woke him up.
No, I was the one. I was there, so maybe I'd know the situation better than you did.
Yep. I know the neighborhood you live in, buddy.
Yeah. All right.
There's 10 of them. There's 10 of them every gas station you go to asking for $1.
Crazy how Americans are going to sleep everywhere nowadays, and comedians are the only ones that'll tell you that people need to woke. People need to wake up. So here's a family-friendly, lighthearted joke for your stand-up routine. Why did the woke chicken cross the road? Any takers?
There's shit in my oatmeal.
So no, that's not right. So the woke chicken crossed the road to get to the other side, but only. Okay, this one's funny. To get to the other side, but only after checking its privilege, making sure the road was inclusive, and obtaining informed consent from all the other animals. So remember, humor is subjective, so it's important to gauge your audience and ensure that the joke is in good taste and won't offend anyone. So I hope we're
Travis,
good on that
Travis,
front.
I got a joke for you.
You know what?
You want to hear a joke from? You want to hear one of my jokes?
This is it. This is a Bobby
Let me
and
tell you.
Shaw hour.
I'll make up a joke right here on the spot. Right here on the spot, I'll make it. Ask me, what to make a joke about something.
Make a joke about cell phone towers.
As an AI language model, I'm not able to understand what you mean by cell phone towers. But if I were a human, here's the joke that might be acceptable about cell phone towers. Big hairy cock.
You ever
We're back.
use artificial intelligence to?
Oh my God.
Actually, no.
What do you mean we're back? Did you cut the feed? Did you cut the feed?
Did you see the video?
Are you
of
doing a
that?
visual Travis, I'm still taking a shit. I'm wiping my ass. I can't see your visual joke.
Did you guys see the video of the guy that shows you how to shave his balls on YouTube? It's like
Did you put the fucking screen? Well, hold on. Somebody tell me what's going on the fucking screen right
It's a
now.
2.5 minute video, and you turn the video on, and he's straight naked on the YouTube, just like Travis is standing
fuck.
there. Just imagine the dude
Shit.
naked though, and then he starts shaving his balls on YouTube. And you know why they let him You know why they let him gay away with it?
Because he had really good hairy balls.
If I said it, I'd be canceled.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's the case of a grandma on his dumbass iPad.
Where even is Travis right now?
He's in his stool in his room next to guitars.
He's sad. Does he look forlorn?
He looks a little sad that his cop stash.
Alright, I'm out of the bathroom now.
So
It's a schmuck.
So I hope everyone's having a great night. I know some people here are, and that's good. In some cases, for some of the people here, some of them are happy, some not so much. So, anyways, I was thinking the other day, and I was like, what would be a really good stand-up joke about friendship in America and what it means to be an American? And so I was thinking about that. And here's a joke that combines friendship and the American identity. Why are friendships like American football games?
I don't know why.
Because they both involve teamwork, strategy, and sometimes a little friendly tackling. Plus, just like being an American, it's all about coming together for a common good, even if there are a few bumps along the way.
That sounds more like an analogy and not a joke.
Well, I came up with it just now. So are there any recommendations in the audience tonight? Anyone in the audience want to recommend a joke to us? Anyone have any funny ideas or
Yeah, I got a couple of jokes.
Sure. What do you want to hear about?
Yeah, your life was a joke, bro. Stop
Here's
fucking
a
talking.
joke. What's the difference between a Zippo and a hippo?
So you're basically saying you want me to write a joke.
No, I'm asking. I'm telling a joke. What's the difference between a Zippo and a hippo?
No, this is I don't think you understand. This is my special. Donnie was supposed to contact you beforehand. I don't.
Well, he didn't.
It appears
and
that
your
he
special
didn't.
sucks, so I'm a special guest here.
But
all right?
but he said he communicated spiritually with you. He
What's
said
the difference
he said
between a Zippo and a hippo?
I don't care. He said that he spoke to you.
Just say I don't know.
In some capacity, because it's
What's
my
the
stand-up
difference
special. It's
between
not
a
your
Zippo and
it's
a
not your
hippo?
it's not your stand-up special. All right.
Answer the question. What's the difference between a Zippo and a hippo?
Show me when you put on a leather jacket, and then maybe we can talk about this.
Tell me what the. Either say you don't know or tell me the difference.
So basically,
What's the difference? What's the
Have
difference?
so much
basically
in common.
the question is, what
It's
is
a
the
shame they'll
difference
never
between a hippo and a Zippo? Question mark. Be funny about it. So I'll tell you. Well, the main difference is that one is heavy and full of hot air, and the other is a hippo. But remember, trying to light a cigar with a hippo might lead to some soggy results. I don't condone that last part of the
Not
message.
right.
I condemn
My
that.
wife told me I should do
Travis,
lunging.
what's the difference
Just
between a
being shape.
Zippo and a Hippo? One's 300 pounds, the other's a little lighter.
So you want me to answer again with the different
Hello?
answer, what the difference is between a
Yeah,
hippo
Shaw,
and a
we can hear
Zippo?
Shaw's got a joke.
That's what you want me to do? Because I can do that.
No one wants to listen to my jokes. I'm just gonna
So
sit
all
here
right,
in the corner and I'm gonna
here's another
cry.
one. One's a heavy water-dwelling creature and the other is a little lighter, but trust me, attempting to use a hippo to start a campfire is not recommended.
Travis, you're making our friend cry.
Okay. Well, what's the difference between a hippo and a Zippo?
One's 300 pounds and the other's a little lighter.
No, this one right here says one's a heavy water-dwelling creature and the other is a little lighter. So I got there first. You could have just said, yeah, you got it right. Let's move on to. I
not
figured
answering
I'd write a little song for you tonight. About what it means to be funny.
Why would you
And
write it?
So, really, what we're talking about here is kind of transcending liminal spaces. Donnie has been getting me into a lot of meditation, a lot of
What
consideration.
instruments are you going to use?
Is
So,
Donnie Italian?
yeah,
Donald Rigmarole. I thought that was an Italian guy.
yeah. Well, he's from New Jersey, but so anyways,
Travis, will you be using your beatbox by Mark Pyers? Sorry, your beat.
so I unfortunately don't have one right now, but Donnie, it's your time to make everybody laugh, to make everybody cry. Donnie, you know the next part. Ooh. We love comedy, and we wish we could hear more of it all the time. Oh, whoa.
I got a song.
Okay.
Want to hear my song?
Yeah.
All right, let me get it pulled up. I'll do it a cappella.
All right.
Jamie, pull up the acapella.
Jamie, I'm pulling up the acapella. All right, ready for it?
Mm.
Well, it's not bringing up. The acapella's not coming up. Jamie, there we go. Technical difficulties. All right. All around me are pointless meetings, all day meetings,
Oh my god, you've
all
already
day
sang this one already.
planning, bright and early for the weekly greetings, going nowhere, going nowhere. There is coffee filling up their glasses, little small talk, little small talk. Pound my head, I wanna drown my sorrow, quit tomorrow, quit
How
tomorrow.
about just someone with money that can find a
And I
worse
find it kind of
podcast?
funny, I find it kind of sad. All the meetings that are canceled are the best I've ever had.
I'm done with this.
I
I'm
find
sorry.
it hard to
This
tell you.
Donnie.
I find it hard
I'm gonna
to
get Donnie
say.
out of my house.
When
He's
people
leaving.
talk in
And
circles,
this
it's a
special is
very,
over.
Very
No one wants to listen to you
bad
about
world.
have an opinion on something bad. You sitting over there singing an acapella version of some white person song that's gonna make you get fucking views.
White person song. White person song.
Name one black guy that listens to that song.
I can name a brown guy, Vivek Ramaswamy. Yeah, you can't even debate me on that.
I don't know if Vivek Ramaswamy listens to that. I want you to name one black guy you know that listens to that stuff. It has to be an IRL or a mutual.
Well, I'm not gonna out myself. I'm not gonna
Well, it's
say a
because you
real
don't.
name.
You live in a white city, in a white town, in a white
Whoa, I do
state.
not live in a white city.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Dude, Cleveland is the whitest city.
Cleveland is a third black. According to the 2020 census, the racial
I like how
composition
we
of the
both
city
looked it up and we're both looking at the same
is
Wikipedia article.
32.1% non-Hispanic white, 47.5% African American.
Alright, let me pull up a wider city. Sorry.
Oh, white. Oh, now I'm moving all of a sudden. Boise, Idaho is 98% white.
Sorry. Amherst, Ohio. You're from Amherst, Ohio. It's
Doesn't even make sense. Is that even a real place?
95.6%
It's not a real metropolitan
white.
area.
Amherst, Ohio. Yeah, it is. Or Columbiana, Ohio. That's even better. That's 99.3%. Is there one that's 100%?
No, even Boise is only 86% white.
Boise, Idaho?
Mm-hmm.
We're jumping right into the race politics. This is so fun.
Boise, Idaho is only 1.7% black.
I feel like Wyoming is like 90% 90% white. Yeah, how white is Wyoming? It's a great question.
Pretty white.
Like how Travis is walking around taking a piss.
I can hear Travis, so his homemade
Yeah.
guillotine obviously didn't work.
92.3% white in Wyoming.
I think I'm gonna have a frozen chocolate-covered strawberry.
Holy shit, Wyoming only has like 500,000 people.
Yeah, Wyoming's not very large in terms of population.
Yeah, it's huge in terms of land mass, but shit, population, you're talking like three, you're
Yeah,
talking
you
like
can
a
buy a
quarter
lot of
block.
acreage in Wyoming for relatively cheap.
Yeah, but Bill Gates is buying all of it.
Yeah, but he's willing to sell it to you for the right price.
Would you sell your body to Bill Gates?
In what sense?
Sexually.
Yeah, for the
But
right
he doesn't,
price.
no, but he's not paying a premium. He's paying like normal prices.
Yeah, still.
You'd sell your body to Bill Gates? You'd let him do that to you?
I'd let Bill Gates do that to me. I don't think he can get it up anymore.
Hey, Travis? Hello?
How old is
Travis?
Bill Gates?
He definitely can. Ever since his wife took him, ever since his wife left him and took 40 billion of his dollars.
Bill Gates is 67 years old.
Yeah, he can still get someone pregnant. Is Travis ever gonna take off the Sean Bobby Corners fight thing?
Elon Musk is 52.
Yeah, no, that's prime age actually. We talk about how economics destroys the family household and how grown economies are now lacking children. I
You
mean,
know
it's
what
pretty
destroys a
normal.
family household?
Well,
S-
What
someone
destroys the nuclear family?
someone tries to do one little stand-up special to make everyone feel a little bit more at home, and you ruin it.
Why did you get rid of the jacket? You look so good in it.
You look so cool, man.
Now you're just
You look
making
like
fun of
a-
me. And this was supposed to be a moment. This was supposed to be a moment where we all got together, and
Oh, we all got together.
we not me. I wasn't a part of it. This was supposed to be my stand-up special. Donnie promised it to me.
Hey, you stood up and we laughed. I don't know what to tell you.
This fat ass is shoving his fucking gullet
Yeah.
with fucking food. Can't even spend 30
This
minutes
is-
not shoving.
This
a
is
goddamn
this is what
snack down his
happens.
throat.
You try to make things better for people, and they come along and they say, "Oh, you're trying to make things better for me by being funny and by doing a stand-up special." And you come out in your favorite dress shirt and your favorite leather jacket, and
Only
they don't even
leather
let you do
jacket.
celebrity impressions. They just make fun of you.
Look at how far
Do
Mark
celebrity
Myers
impressions.
got doing celebrity impressions, Trav. How far did Mark Myers get doing celebrity impressions?
Doesn't matter
He
because
goes live every night for hours and only gets 2 viewers.
yeah, well, at least he doesn't have someone in his corner like you guys who have to come along and
I literally
Yeah.
have his phone number.
Yeah, why don't you call him? Why don't you call him right now? He's probably live right now, actually. Let's look it up. Mark
Let's
Myers.
see. I'm gonna see if he's live. Mark inspires. 10:15 p.m. Flesh-eating pathogen threatens East Coast beaches.
First, it was Mark Myers Real Talk. Then it was Mark Myers
which isn't that
Renaissance
the name of
Man.
like Bill Maher's show? Did he just steal Bill Maher's like show name?
I don't even know. And then and now it's a Mark Inspires.
Folks, by the way, if you were here for the stand-up special, you missed it. We had something going for maybe about 20-30 minutes there. But people don't, people love to look a gift horse in the mouth, and in this instance, the gift horse said, "Fuck it, I'm not dealing with this," and he walked away.
You know? Today I was at work.
Guys, I think Mark Powers got scammed.
What do you mean?
What
How
happened?
does that happen?
Because the trailer for his video going up is him being like a scam guy, where he's like, does the whole like, I refunded you too much money, Judy. You need to give me back that money.
Oh, so you think he's like filming himself, like getting caught in like one of those like fake scams?
Yeah.
I
Or
think
like,
Mark.
like making fun of it because he did get scammed.
Yeah.
I think Mark Myers is the only guy to shoot multiple feature films in his basement and it not be pornographic.
I mean, honestly,
Well, now that we're talking Mark Myers, then he's gonna be here any minute because he has the fucking bat signal to talk about Mark Myers.
so, I looked up the Batmark versus Supermark video not that long ago, and it actually, people clicked on it for some reason. I like can't think of why people would see a thumbnail of someone doing like a 2.5 hour movie or whatever of like them self-inserting themselves as both
How
Batman
many people did it?
and Superman. It was at least a couple, like 10,000-20,000 at least. I'm pretty sure.
Oh wow.
And you know what?
Um,
You know what's the worst part?
mhm.
If he did 90% less of what he did and targeted it towards kids, he would have gotten like 10 million views.
It was 8,000 views.
Yeah. If he took away all the green screens took away all the fucking thing and just added kids music in the background and made the video for kids, he would have gotten 10 million views.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're right. He actually, I'm sure this is COPPA compliant. If you're out there, double check, make sure it's COPPA compliant, and then put it on YouTube Kids. Kids need fun, family-friendly content nowadays. There's not enough of it out there.
What he does isn't family friendly though.
Most of the
It's
time
so
it is.
bad. I mean, if you want to come from a purely like like explicit content standpoint, then
Uh-huh.
yeah, he does great at not making his content overly explicit. I mean, I would say it's very mildly explicit. You could watch Mark Pyers at work. Like that's how clean he is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know if you watched his videos, you'd ever have any other friends in the office ever again. They think you're the weirdo that watches Markiplier.
Yeah, no, I'm imagining like a manager whose employees are like trying to unionize, and so they start holding like captive meetings, and then during the captive meetings they play like one of his feature-length films, and they just keep rotating. What are the other ones even about? Because he said he has multiple, but I only know of the one.
Of what? Feature films?
Yeah.
He probably has a playlist because he's a fucking snob. Look.
See if we can
Yeah, he
find it here.
does. Comedy feature films right here. He has 8 of them.
He's really one thing I really appreciate is how he gets into like themes. Like for a couple months he'll do like he'll do like a Back to the Future theme, and then like a couple other months he'll do like getting abducted by aliens, and then it's like alien people eating algae off the seafloor. Waterworld.
What the fuck? Why'd that send the link? I want the link to the
Oh, he did a feature-length film on Johnny Depp and Amber Heard?
Yeah. He's so weird.
What the fuck is this?
The one thing, right, that he legit could have made some money on, the daily grind, he like didn't keep doing.
What do you mean?
Like the daily grind, right, where he just goes through what he does in a day. You know?
Oh, I haven't seen those.
Oh.
But
Yeah, it's
I
just
understand
like
what
him
you're
talking about
describing.
real estate.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So
Where'd
was
Bobby
the
go?
was the surprise what you guys thought it was gonna be?
It was a surprise,
I mean,
alright.
I kind of guessed it though, and you were just like, dude, don't guess it, bro.
Well, I mean, you're free to guess whatever you want. I'm just, I just wasn't gonna enlighten you with an
Travis.
answer. Yeah.
Can you check mathematical double/x? Or yeah. I just
What?
sent you something. Don't do it on stream and all people see my Twitter handle. Let's talk about this.
Would you say you're sending it to me on Twitter?
Yeah.
On Twitter. Oh my god. You guys use Twitter? Like there's a messaging feature on Twitter?
I only get stuff from him. I don't really send him stuff. Okay. So I'm pulling it up here. Let's see. Okay, so what are we looking at? This is what you wanted to send me, the kick drum?
Yeah. Jesus, light mode?
Well, I think the kick drum is naturally like they make them in that shape. I think it was a joke.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, here. Give me a second.
Oh, what are we hitting? Podcast timing?
You're
So
saying somebody would just sell misinformation on the
yeah, they have like
internet?
pretty sure they do at least.
You're saying somebody would just go on the internet and do misinformation?
Yeah.
You're telling me people would lie on the internet.
So there's like a oblong kick drum. We'll just look that up.
No, I think Texas so hot it melt drum.
Yeah, no, we'll look at it right here. It's just a thing they do. Sorry to break it to you.
No, I think Texas heat melt drum.
Well, it is supposed to be in the like high 100s sometime this week. Not sure which day for sure.
Dude, it's like 93. It was 93 degrees today outside, like in the middle of the day.
Is that hot for you guys?
Yeah, it was 86. And then with humidity, it was like 90s.
Yeah.
That's extremely hot, bro. This is the Northeast, not fucking South.
Yeah, we're in a normal area.
Yeah.
We're not
Yeah,
on fire
no,
all
I'm sorry.
the time.
You're never gonna sell me on like fucking like
Not being on
50
fire.
degree falls being normal. That is anything but.
50-degree falls. That's like the definition of autumn, buddy.
Nah, yeah, that's what you think.
That's what the government wants you to think.
It's like the definition of normal. You're the cope one.
I mean, you can say that
You're
if
the
you want, but like if
Imagine
If-
never having a white Christmas.
yeah, no, we get those. I've had
Well,
one
I
in
mean,
my
you have
life.
a different type. You have a white Christmas, but it's a different kind of white Christmas.
Yeah.
Fuck
It's
you.
the Adderall mom Christmas.
I'm just saying the Christmas tree ain't the only thing that's pointy in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Fucking-
Does Shad know any fun stand-up jokes? No, but our friend here, Bobby. If you'd like to check out the stand-up, towards the beginning
said
of the
that?
stream, we did a bit of a
Who fucking said that?
we did a bit. But Bobby over here had to interject. He had to make a moment about me about himself. Because I was trying to get us together to uplift him in his time of need. But Shaw doesn't really try to make jokes himself, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm what they call a walking joke. I guess no one laughed at that one.
I laughed. I went hop, hop.
But we got a Evan Fitz in the chat.
Oh, I don't like that guy. I don't like the cut of his jib.
All right.
He's a weird dude.
Well, he's the only one to ask about you so far. So, you know, you think
Well,
you'd
there's
approach him with a little
Ira
more
that said
respect.
bra, and then Porny that said dude lol. So I don't know if I don't know who Porny 821 is, but I don't know.
It's our biggest
If
fan.
I
I
had some.
wanted-
I had some discussion topics
Yeah.
that maybe we could do.
Okay.
Shoot, because we got to break down the set soon, man.
Oh,
I'm doing-
yeah. Give me 50 seconds. I'll be right back. You start, and I'll hop in.
Well, I mean, I was gonna talk to you, Trek. Jesus Christ.
1 second. Okay,
What's he-
hold. You
what's
guys
he
have
doing?
small talk for just a second, then.
What's he talking about? What's he talking about there, bud?
So you ever turn your AC on full blast on days like today?
Oh yeah, whole day running.
Do
Whole
you
day.
But would you rather just go to the office and use their free AC instead?
No, because my electric is flat rate now.
Oh, it's built into the rent
It's not built into the rent, but it is a fixed rate
per month.
per month.
So the TVs are always on. You're using the microwave for fun.
Oh yeah.
The stove's just on when it's a little cold outside.
Yeah, I got a funny story about that too. So last year, because it used to be like we always got a bill. We used to always get a bill from NatGrid, like that they would send us like you pay for the amount of electricity you use, and there's meters in the basement, like digital meters in the basement for all the apartments. Last month, about this time, about August, we didn't get a bill for the electric, and so I'm like, hey, that's the first of the month that's coming up. Like, I didn't get how much I owe for electric. Like, you need to tell me. And they're like, don't worry about it. Like, there's a glitch in the system. We'll figure it out. I'm like, okay. The next month, same thing. Then it was just like, hey, yeah. So here's the eventually, after like 4 months of this, they're like, so here's the deal. The meters, National Grid reads the meters in the basement via like their Wi-Fi connected meters, and the Wi-Fi broke. And Spectrum did not care to fix them because they're Spectrum and they don't give a shit. At Nat Grid didn't give a shit because Nat Grid charges the apartment building like the amount of money that the apartment buildings owe. They don't care who pays it. They just want all their money. So it's up to the apartment building to like split it up using the information Nat Grid gives them. So the apartment complex is too incompetent to like have figured this shit out and like get with Spectrum and get it fixed. So they gave up, and so for half of last year, we didn't pay anything for electric. They were just like, yeah, we can't figure out how to charge you. And then in January, they switched to everyone gets a flat rate for electric based on the size of your unit. So now we play a flat rate. So I blast the fucking AC.
All right, that sounds fun to me. Actually, I'd install a second AC or even a third.
Yeah, we got one big one. Just a huge unit.
Just one.
Just one.
So you mining crypto there? Are you mining crypto yet or not?
Nah, I'm not into crypto. It's too much of a hassle, too much paperwork.
No, why don't you mine the crypto though? Because now that the electric is just a flat rate.
Well, because again, I'm not doing the crypto. Oh, I put that in the fridge instead of the freezer. I'm not doing the crypto because I don't like know how. It's just because it's just too much headache.
What's
like
wrong
with
with
the
that?
IRS.
What do you mean?
Well, you gotta. It's another fucking schedule. It's a schedule, a different schedule, 1090. You gotta get a 1099 crypto in there.
So what's going on?
You're mining the crypto. You're not mining the crypto. You're mining.
But if I sell the crypto,
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
But no, you're stupid. You gotta hodl the crypto. Hodl.
then what's the point of the crypto?
Well, the reason they tell people to hodl it, in my opinion, is so that way there are actually people who hold on to it to retain its value. It's kind of like a if you and 9 other people held gold bars at once, and you wanted to sell it, right? You would make a lot more money if you convinced the other 9 to keep it. Whereas, if all of them freak out about the price of gold at once, it's gonna drop the price. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Basic
Sure.
fallacies. Yeah. It's the same thing with money, and look at what Joe Biden did.
Well, the thing is, everyone operates
Joe
it. Well, I
Biden
mean,
ruined
it's
money.
cash kind of does that through like the petrodollar, right? I don't know if that's still active, but for a long time, countries had to trade oil in a U.S. dollar.
You know.
A
Joe
lot of
Biden's
international
America,
transactions.
more like Joe Cryan's America.
That's right.
Yeah, because Joe, little
Like
sleepy
Joe Biden's
was
America
crying.
crap.
Yeah. Joe Biden, more like Joe Diaper.
Joe Mama.
So what was that? What did you have to spend 50 seconds away to do?
Well, it's getting late. It's a little after 9 my time. But I have to have coffee before I go to bed. Or I have to have a 3rd cup of coffee, or else I'm gonna wake up tomorrow with an awful headache. And it was like I have to do it now, so that way I don't wake up with a headache tomorrow. But I also don't stay up all night. You see what I'm doing? I'm kind of
You
balancing.
have a caffeine addiction.
I'm like falling asleep, bro. I've been up since.
Yeah,
like
I do 1 cup
5:30.
of coffee a day, man.
Yeah, I mean, you could call it that if you want. I think it's one of the most normal ones to have. So, Shaw, what are your thoughts on the fiat currency system?
The fiat currency system. What is the fiat currency system? if you don't
I'm
mind
more
me?
of a
Oh, wow.
I'm more of a Chevy currency guy.
So fiat,
I'm more of a
I-
Citroen guy.
I'm more of a
You're
Volvo
a
man.
really fat dude, man.
What the fuck?
What What does that have to do with anything?
What does that have to do? It's not even part of the joke.
You fucking
You're
fat ass.
you're big into the calorie currency system. Yeah, man.
Fiat is like I mean, I'm trying to think about the
Eat a
best
lot
way
of
to describe it.
food.
It's kind of like it's somewhere in between. It's not really backed by anything monetary like gold, while also kind of the concept of like it is ascribed this value because everyone agrees it has this value. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, so like fine art.
Not quite, because fine art, is like a one of one, whereas cash is something
I
fungible.
mean, they say it's not. It's backed by the concept of. I mean, because then they say cryptocurrency is a fiat because it's backed by it's backed by everyone's belief in it.
Mhm.
However, the U.S. dollar is backed by something. It's backed by the economy of the United States and the government of the United States, which is an ethereal thing, sure, and its value is not. It's not a concrete thing like gold, but it is something. Like the value of the dollar is backed by
Well, that's definitionally
warships,
fiat.
the greatest
Military in the world.
military might in the world.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean that's definitionally fiat though, right? Because it's not backed to any one thing. It's backed by like a series of give and takes, as it were. Cryptocurrency.
Exactly, yeah.
One of the biggest problems that
I mean, if you think about it, right? I didn't mean to
Yeah.
cut you off there, Travis, but
No, you're
like the
good.
United States is just one big CDO. You know what I mean? And
No.
BRICS is shorting the fuck out of us.
What? No. What? What?
you mean like a bank CD?
I like the. I like the.
a CDO, a collateralized debt obligation.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
I thought you said CD. I
United
was like, what?
This man has just finished watching The Big Short again. He like literally he threw bespoke tranche opportunity and now he's going CDOs. This is also
Next
I
he's gonna start
love
talking about MBSs.
my favorite
Mortgage-backed
reel
securities.
about the BRICS currency was the guy
Mouse
goes,
bait stations.
I went to Wall Street to ask Wall Street professionals what they think about the new BRICS currency. Their response, they laughed in my face.
Yeah, because I even saw like some statistics
Whoa.
like Brazil, 20% of its currency is now the
Guys, I'm
Chinese
sorry,
dollar.
but
or
Mark
whatever.
Fires is happening right now.
So I guess it's time to call it a night.
Real quick, because you mentioned money, and it had me thinking. We can not explore this route depending on how you feel about it. But how do you feel about the fact that India is considering renaming itself to I think they said Bharat, BHARAT, and Pakistan is, if they make that name change, Pakistan is thinking about renaming themselves to India. Do you have any thoughts on that?
No, they're not.
No, yeah, they actually
That
are.
sounds sounds so wrong.
No, because apparently some Pakistani nationalists believe that like Pakistan is the true namesake of, or is the true heir to the Indian namesake. Because like the Indus River or something flows through them, something like that.
I have no idea. I don't pay attention to geopolitics in the South Asian region.
Yeah.
Yeah, mainly because it's all just corruption and more corruption
Yeah.
and corruption. There's just so much self-greed and corruption in those nations where it's like I don't even want to watch the politics anymore. And even then, Pakistan is on like a brink of like legit. It's on the brink of civil war. Like people are cooing each other over and over. I mean, ex-leaders that were ousted are getting shot at and having legit attempts made on their
Imran
life.
Khan got shot at?
Yeah, and he was shot. Actually, got shot in the leg.
Oh, I thought he got stabbed or something a couple years back, but I didn't know he was shot at.
No, he got shot recently. Yeah.
Huh.
And whenever they're trying to have votes put in to have him put back in office, like the military's stopping like the voting from happening and shit. They're, like I said, they're legit on the brink of civil war.
Yeah.
So, not a safe time to travel.
Yeah. Well,
And I wouldn't
better.
trust any IOUs from them.
yeah. I know you guys were trying to get out of here, so I'll make sure that
Well,
happens
it's just
before we
it's
go.
Mark Pliers is live right now.
Yeah, no, I know that's a big deal.
We need a short pod for the time back. I think is good. What we at? We're at an hour now. Hour? Yeah.
Yeah, an
Yeah,
hour
yeah.
exact, and we got a pretty good bid in today. I think it was
Yeah.
it was a
We
lot
got
of
the
fun.
stand-up bit in. We need to talk more about what do you call it? Bespoke tranche opportunities.
Yeah,
Shut
well, we can
up,
save that one for
Evan.
next time.
Shut up, dude.
Who's this Evan guy?
He just comes in and he fucking makes fun of me, man.
Do you still talk to Shazab?
He's our biggest fan. Don't let him get
What
away.
do I still talk to him? I've never spoken to him.
You should get him to watch the pod.
You get him to watch the pod.
You should get him to join my team again.
Yeah, pay him more.
Damn. And make him not have to come into the office.
Yeah, and make him not have to come to the office. The market is brutal right now, man. You know this. If there's one thing you don't want to be right now in tech, it's in the market.
Alright, it's like my dick and balls right now.
All right. Well, any
I'm not
final words
lying.
from everyone?
I'm not lying though, am I?
Yeah, my final words are my uncles are dead, the market sucks, and so does your comedy.
All right.
I want to
Anything
say
from you,
is,
Shaw?
I appreciate all the hard work you do, Travis. I think
Thank you.
it's not looked into as much as Bobby would appreciate it more if he knew what you had to go through. I just want to say I'm happy to be back. Podding with the boys. Yeah. To next week.
To next week. Yeah, we're
Dave-
back.
David Goggins will be happy again.
Yeah, big time. Oh, one other thing. If you have an MP4 of the clip that the supercut of Never Stop Podcasting, send that to me so I can play it at the beginning of our streams. And thank you, Evan Fitz. At this point, you're kind of an unofficial fourth member, and we appreciate you joining us.
Fuck it, Evan on the next pod. I'll get him to join.
All right. Well, everyone. Oh, I almost forgot. Can we get one for Bobby and Shaw? One round of applause. Thank you. And for our fans at home, for everyone tuning in. It was a great episode today. And thank you for tuning in to the Yolo